Dr. Lana here. Welcome back to Lana's Little Things, and we are on day 130. Imagine that. Going 18 days into January, and it's just been an amazing journey. And what I wanted to talk today, so good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, welcome. We're talking about things living it agelessly, caregiving, entrepreneurship, life itself. And over the past 2, 3 days, couple of days, had some chats with some friends, and especially today for some reason. It was, and yesterday, we're talking about accountability. Do you take accountability for your actions? Who takes accountability for their actions? Whose responsibility is it to take accountability? So let's first talk about what accountability is. It's really acknowledging that we have the responsibility for pretty much all of our actions. And yeah, we are responsible for the good. We take that. We accept the good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anything that's great. Yep. I'm with that. I'm grateful for the help. But if it's a bad thing, or if it's something that didn't go right, or in your own business, or as you're getting older and family dynamics aren't what you'd love them to be, everyone starts to put a little blame someplace else and shifts the responsibility or the ownership for what their part is onto someone else. Because it is hard, kind of, as a human being. I mean, we're uncomfortable with the hard stuff for the most part. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? So, how do we take accountability, and why is taking ownership for your stuff important at any age? Well, if you're an older person and there's joint pains, or you have a non communicable disease, or you'd like to, or you realize that your memory is not what it was, and you know you're not been taking your medication, and you know you could really use a little bit of help. Take ownership. Maybe you need to ask for help. Maybe you need to take your medication. Just maybe. It isn't anyone else's fault if something happens and you have the responsibility or the ability to do it. If you're a caregiver, ownership for you, accountability for you. For us caregivers, boy, I'm gonna tell you, it really does take a bit out of you. But taking ownership for your own self care, own it, take responsibility, take accountability, take the time out, ask for help, say no, draw the line in the sand, as a friend of mine loves to say. And I love that expression. You have your own business. You're taking accountability for the good days and the bad days. Staff, you may have to be responsible for people. There are people who are depending on you. Something bad happens, someone comes as an irate customer, take ownership. All taking ownership and accountability does, what does it do? Fosters better relationships, gives you more power. And not power in a bad way, but more self worth, self energy, self empowerment, self drive. Yeah, I think drive, that would be the word. And motivation for going further. So here is my encouragement to you. Take ownership, take accountability for every single action, good or bad. It's yours, it's mine, it's ours to own. We take ownership, we gain the power, we retain our own strength. And wherever you are, at whatever stage of life, taking that ownership and having that strength, that inner strength, and that inner power to know, yes, I have the responsibility and the ability to do for me, to take from me, to ask for me. Watch and see. Try it and let me know how it goes. It will make your relationships better. It also gives you power. Who can say no to that? So here's to building relationships, strengthening bonds, and being the best that we can be by taking accountability on this day 130. Woohoo! So great to be here with you. Dr. Lana signing out. Good morning, good evening, good night. Take care of you. Mwah.